Hello. This video is going to show you how to find alumni that have specific skills and see where they work and what kinds of positions they have. We're going to use a feature of LinkedIn that's under this tab, My Network. It's called Find Alumni. LinkedIn is going to pull the information from the school that you have in the education section of your profile. However, if for some reason you want to look at the information for a different school, you can come over here where it says Change University. Click on that, either select from the drop-down menu or begin to type the school name and then select from the drop-down menu. Now you'll notice LaSalle University in LinkedIn's database of colleges and universities has two entries, LaSalle University and LaSalle University School of Business Administration. So to see all the alumni, you would need to look at both of these. The Find Alumni feature, you can only look at one school at a time. So to be thorough, you would do what I'm going to show you for LaSalle University. Then you would do the same thing for LaSalle University School of Business. Now I'm going to click here where it says Show More. And let me tell you what is on the Find Alumni page. So first of all, LinkedIn is showing you where the alumni of the school live, what companies or organizations they work at. LinkedIn's pulling that from the current employment information. What they do, LinkedIn is analyzing the job title. So basically, if a certain word shows up in the job title, we'll put that under information technology. If a certain word shows up, a different word shows up, we'll put that under media and communication. So LinkedIn is analyzing the job title and then putting the results in these different categories. About halfway down on the page, it's easy to miss it, is a little arrow that takes you to page 2. On page 2, LinkedIn is showing you for the alumni of this particular school what they studied. So LinkedIn is analyzing the education information. Again, if this word shows up at the profile for their degree, we'll put that under psychology. If this word shows up, we'll put it under history. Okay? This middle column is the one we're going to be working with, what they're skilled at. LinkedIn is pulling that information from the skills section of all the profiles, all 34,000 profiles. So just to show you where the skills section is on your profile, you would go to your profile and then scroll down until you get to this section here. And these are the skills you have selected that you want to be known for and that you believe you're competent at. So going back to the page we were on, this middle column then are all the skills from the skills sections of those 34,422 profiles. And then this last column here is how you're connected to those individuals. Now, I can scroll through the list of skills here, and if I see one, like I want just to see the alumni who have a skill in training, I could click on training, and there's 3,111. And now I'm just seeing the 3,111 results. That's still a lot of results. But if I wanted to, I could come down and begin to scroll through the profiles here. Now, what if a skill that you're interested in doesn't show up in this middle column? First of all, let me get rid of training. So for instance, I'm interested in people who have a skill in Scrum. Now, if you don't know what Scrum is, that's okay. We're just using it as an example. I can type that keyword in this box here, click my Enter key, and now I just see the results of people who have that particular skill. Turns out that they have other skills that I might be interested in. So maybe I'm also interested in people with skills in agile methodologies, software project management, so I can pick out any of these I want. Business process improvement, agile project management, okay? Now, if I want to see all the results for all those skills, I want to remove Scrum up at the top here. And now it's going to show me all the profiles that have those particular skills: business process improvement, software project management, agile methodology, Scrum, agile, whatever I selected, okay? And there's 3,760. Now, If I look at any one profile, it doesn't mean they have all 5 of these. So maybe they just have business process improvement or just Scrum. Okay. Now I can see what people who have those particular skills, okay, those 5 skills, what did they study? And here now we go back to page 1, and of those 3,760, where do they work? So for instance, I see 50 of them are working at Johnson & Johnson. So Johnson & Johnson is a large employer of people that use these skills. 38 are working at Independence Blue Cross, 38 at Vanguard, 36 at Merck, and so on and so forth. I can also look here what they do, and maybe I'm particularly interested in business development, or I'm particularly interested in consulting. So I could click on one of those, and now I'm just going to see the people with those skills who are working in business development. 830, still a large number. I can see that the companies, again, that employ those people. So you can just begin to play around with this. I'm going to click the X there and get rid of the business development. So let's say I'm particularly interested in seeing, well, what alumni who have these skills, what are they doing at, let's say, Johnson & Johnson? So I'm going to click on that, and now I just have those 50 results, okay? And I can look at what they do, and I could come down and begin to look at the profiles. So for instance, here is a senior analyst, okay? I can click on Gina's name. I see sort of a mini profile. I can click view profile and then see her full profile. If I go down to her skills section, I will see the skills of those 5. Which ones does she have in her skills section? And so I can begin to get a sense of what companies hire people that use these skills that I have. And I can also get a sense of what kinds of roles. So within Johnson & Johnson, what kind of roles do people have? Now I mentioned to be completely thorough. Once you've done this for LaSalle University, you want to also do it for LaSalle University School of Business. So how do I do that? I come here to change university, scroll down, start typing in LaSalle with a space between La and Sal. Click on LaSalle University School of Business. You'll see that all my search terms are gone. I have to start from scratch. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go over to page 2. I'm going to type in the word Scrum as a keyword, and I want 35 results. And then I would go through and I would pick out what, I don't even remember what the 5 were, but I'm going to pick out the same 5 skills that I looked at before. And then again, I can come and I can look at where they're working, what they're doing in those companies, and then begin to look at profiles. There are many other ways to sort information in the Find Alumni feature. So I encourage you to just play around with it a little bit, okay? You can narrow down by where somebody works. I mean, what company, what they do at a company. If I'm just interested in the ones who are in marketing, I could click there and I could see again, Johnson & Johnson has 5 of those. SEI has 2 of those. And I can come down and begin to look at profiles. So go to the Find Alumni feature. It's right under my network, Find Alumni, and see what information you can find.